Let me show you one of my favorite things about ChatGPT. You do not have to organize your thoughts before you ask it to help you organize your thoughts. You can actually give it the mess. And let's say this, and what's in my head? I need to make a doctor's appointment. I have to return something. I need groceries. I promise I'd call someone back. And there's a ton of paperwork sitting on my kitchen counter. And lastly, I need to fix dinner and I need to figure out what I'm going to have for dinner. The usual. So I can type, I have several things I need to get done today, and I'm feeling scattered. Here's my list. Put these in reasonable order. Tell me what I should do first and keep the plan simple. Instead of carrying all those 5 things around in my head, I have a starting point. And this is what I want to show you today. So ChatGPT does not have to run your life, and sometimes it just needs to help your life. Hi, I'm Joanne with Retirement Bestie, and where we use AI for things that actually make everyday life easier. And today I'm going to give you 5 ways ChatGPT can take things off your mental load. So let's get started. So number 1, turn the pile in your head into a checklist. This is probably the easiest place to start. And you know those days when everything feels equally important? That is when I want ChatGPT to help me separate things. So what needs doing and what can wait and what should I do first? So you can type something as simple as, here are the things I'm trying to get done today. Turn this into a simple checklist in the order you think makes the most sense. Then paste your messy list, talk it in, take it from something that you've taken a picture of, whatever that might be. My messy lists. It doesn't have to be in complete sentences. That's the whole point. You are not doing the organization before Chat actually organizes for you. So number 2, organize a busy week. Now let's make it a little bit bigger. Maybe you have appointments and errands, something to do with your family, groceries, household chores, and 1 or 2 things you actually would like to do for yourself, like maybe your nails. And suddenly, Monday morning feels like somebody dumped a junk drawer into your brain. I think you've been there before. So you can say, help me organize this week. I don't want every day packed. Group errands together where possible. And leave some breathing room and tell me what could wait until next week. That last part really does matter, because one of the best things AI can do is not just tell you how to fit everything in, but it can also help you see that maybe everything doesn't need to fit in. And I have found that several times. That's a very different kind of organization. Now, number 3, prepare for an appointment. Here's another one that I especially like. You've got an appointment coming up. Maybe it's a doctor, a financial planner, maybe an insurance agent, and maybe someone coming in to do some home repairs or something else you just really don't deal with every day. And you need to remember to ask some questions that are very important for you. Then you walk in and you forget half of it. That's me all the time. So ChatGPT is excellent for this. I have an appointment coming up and I don't want to forget any questions. Here are the things I'm thinking about. Organize them into a short list I can take with me and just put the most important questions first. And then you can put that into your notes and you have it right there with you. Again, messy is fine. Just talk into the system. That's perfectly fine. And this is where AI becomes less about technology and more about preparation. Number 4, plan errands so you stop running in circles. Don't want to waste any time, right? This one is wonderfully ordinary, and that is exactly why I like it. Suppose I need groceries, a pharmacy shop, a return, something from the post office, and I need to drop my package off for returns. I can say, help me create these errands in the most efficient order, keep the trip simple, and tell me if these could reasonably be done another day. Now, depending on what information and tools ChatGPT has available, you may still need to check current hours or exact locations, or just give it a little bit more information. It might ask for that. but it absolutely can think through your plan for you. And sometimes that's enough to keep you leaving the house 3 separate times. Number 5, family responsibilities. Organize my family responsibilities. This is where the mental load can get sneaky because it's not always a formal to-do list. It is, did mom get that appointment? Did I send that information to my daughter? When is the grandchild's birthday party? Who was I supposed to call? What do I need to bring? And it can take those little floating responsibilities and say, help me organize these family responsibilities into what I need to do, what I'm waiting on from someone else, and what I should follow up on later. And I really like those categories: what I need to do, what someone else needs to do, and what I need to follow up on. Because they're not the same thing, and they will sit in your head all together, and they feel like they're all yours. So sometimes they aren't. One of the smallest useful first steps that you can actually take is a phrase that works especially well when a task feels too big. So you can type, this feels overwhelming. What is the smallest useful first step? That's it. Maybe the problem isn't that you need a perfect plan. Maybe you just need to know what to do for the next 10 minutes. Let's say you have a pile of paperwork. Do not ask, how do I completely organize my entire financial life? That is how we turn one overwhelming project into a larger overwhelming project. Instead, say, I have a pile of household paperwork I've been avoiding that give me one 15-minute first step. Do not give me the whole project yet. That last sentence is important. Do not give me the whole project yet. You are allowed to control how much help you get at one time. Now, let's go look and see what ChatGPT did with that very first prompt. So let's do this for real. I'm going to give ChatGPT a deliberately messy list. I'm going to type on the screen, I'm feeling scattered today. I need groceries. I need to call, make an appointment. I have a return in my car. I need to pay 2 bills. I promised to send someone an email, and I need to figure out dinner. Put this into a simple plan for today. Keep it realistic and don't pack my whole day. Tell me the first thing to do. Now, look what happened. I did not make a spreadsheet. I didn't build a productivity system. I didn't spend 20 minutes writing the perfect prompt. I gave ChatGPT the pile, and it gave me a starting point. That is the transformation. Mental clutter equals visible plan. If ChatGPT gives you too much, and that can happen sometimes, then it gets a little enthusiastic. You ask for a simple plan, and it gives you Monday through Sunday, 14 categories, a morning routine, a night routine, and apparently a new personality. No, talk back to it. Say, that's too much. Cut this in half. Or give me the 3 most important things. Or just make this simpler. This is a conversation, and you can iterate with the chat. The first answer is not a contract. You just keep talking to it and get to where you need to be. Now, if this kind of everyday use is what you've been looking for, I have a free guide called Sip, Click, and Glow Up, AI Made Simple for Women Over 50. And it gives you simple prompts, the safety basics, easy ways to start using ChatGPT without turning it into another big thing you're supposed to learn. And the link is below this video. Now, I think this is where a lot of people misunderstand AI. You do not have to use ChatGPT to do something impressive. It does not have to write a book. It does not have to build your business. It can help you figure out Tuesday, or it can help you figure out the next 10 minutes. Use it when your head feels full, you don't know where to start, everything feels equally important, or you just need someone or something to help you sort the pile. And you're not asking AI to run your life. You're asking it to help you see the next step. Now, in the next video, we're going to go one step further. Because today I showed you how to give ChatGPT the mess, next I'm going to show you a simple formula you can use when you want ChatGPT to turn that mess into a very useful plan. And it is much easier than learning how to write some fancy, perfect prompt. If you haven't already, download the free Sip, Click, and Glow Up guide below. And if you want to go beyond watching these videos and actually practice using AI in your everyday life, you can also join the AI Lifestyle Club cohort. That's where we'll work things through like safety, organization, planning for life's what ifs, and finally getting started to those things we keep putting off. Both links are below, and tell me in the comments, what is taking up space in your head right now that you wish someone would organize for you? I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.